If you had to provide some advice, guidance for apprentices that are listening in, what guidance would you give them?
If you know exactly where you want to go with getting, at least complete your A grade, because I suppose it's almost like completing year 11 and 12. For me, if you're going to start it, you might as well finish it. And then if you don't want to be a Sparky, and that's fine, you want to go into engineering, but if you've got that electrical background, you'll have the knowledge more than, say, an engineering student who just did engineering straight out of high school, who won't have the hands-on experience that an apprentice who will have had. So it's good. I think it's good to work on both sides of the coin, work on both sides. So have the hands-on experience, but if you want to do the more design and the programming, and you don't want to be hands-on so much, that's okay. That's, everyone's different, but definitely get the experience under your belt, because it'll actually help you at some stage, on a job or something, and you'll be able to give it an answer that some of your colleagues might not, because you've worked on that other side of the fence.
And if you, I think you started by saying if you know what you want to do, and a lot of young kids may have gotten to being trained to be an electrician, or they're an apprentice, but they might not really know what they want to do. What do you suggest they should do?
Try lots of different things. This is sort of off topic with electrical stuff, but my children, we try them for 6 months in different activities and sports till they find something they like. And then, my oldest daughter's found she likes gymnastics, so she's on a second year of gymnastics or whatever. So she's done dancing, all those other, things for 6 months until she found something she likes, she really wants to keep doing. So that's sort of, I'd say suggest do something similar. Try something. It doesn't have to be 6 months. It could be weeks, and you'll know pretty quick if you do or don't like it. But you've got to be honest with yourself too. Don't stay in doing something that you don't like just for the sake of, if you really want to find something you're good at.
So if I look back on my time as an apprentice, I would look at all the different aspects of electrical and what tickles your fancy, because there's so many different things rather than just I have to admit, the first thing I thought about electrical was just houses. I really didn't have any concept of what there was, and being an industrial electrician didn't even enter my mind.
Yep.
So do a little bit of research and understand what there is out there, and then try and get in touch with some companies and try and see if they actually are willing to take on apprentices, or even if you are new A grade, go in and say, I've got very little experience. I'm happy to start at the bottom, and work my way up. Try and emulate what you want to be, and go and chase something like that.
That's phenomenal. Well, what is it that you enjoy about this particular trade?
I enjoy it's not exactly like a chippy or a plumber, I guess. It's very vast. There's different fields you can go down if you don't like, house bashing and doing normal, day-to-day electrical stuff in that field. You can go do construction on a much larger scale. If you don't like that, you can do fire, security, and then you can also jump into the realm of things like David does, and a bit of E&I and industrial sort of stuff there. And even in that realm of things, there's still different industries there, pharmaceuticals, water, oil and gas, all that kind of stuff. It's all very different. So I was sort of intrigued by that, and I sort of just jumped into it and tried bits and pieces here, and I've sort of wound up in the industrial space.
And what guidance would you give an apprentice that's listening to this podcast?
I would sort of say, don't feel like you can get stuck in the one side of the industry. I certainly thought that, and I've definitely tried multiple avenues, I guess. There's, if you're not happy where you are, or if you're not really enjoying the trade, go try something else, because there's certainly a lot of different parts of the industry you can definitely get into, and and even with employers and stuff as well. Prioritize your happiness. Make sure you buckle down and learn as much as you can, because it's very daunting getting out of your trade and jumping on the tools yourself. And